George loved to watch his friend Bill deliver papers. When it came to newspaper delivery,
Bullseye!
Bill never missed a target. And Bill never, ever missed a delivery day.
364 days of perfect delivery. You know what that means, George? If I deliver all my papers on time tomorrow, I'll win the golden pouch. Yep, the golden pouch is only given to the best of the best, George. And I aim to be the bestest. One more perfect day, and that bag is mine.
But the next day was not perfect. It was lousy. George wondered how Bill would ride his bike in all that snow. Not very well, it turned out.
Can you believe this, George? Biggest day of my career, and I can't even get out of my driveway. Last time it snowed this bad, Pugnose O'Reilly crashed on the Lake Street curve, sprained his elbow, and had to retire. That's how I got his route! It's no use. So long, golden pouch. That's the spirit, George. Did Freckles McFadden, the all-time winningest golden pouch winner, quit during the snowstorm of '79? No, he did not. If Freckles didn't quit, neither will I. Now push me, city boy, push me! Thanks, George!
But the trouble with biking in the snow is, if you manage to get going, you often can't stop.
I can't even make my first delivery. How am I going to finish my whole route in time?
Hey! If you're not delivering papers, want to pull me around in the snow?
Bikes did not work well in snow. But that thing did.
I've never used a toboggan before, but so far it's great. Thanks for thinking of it, George. Of course, once we get to the flats, we'll have to pull it. But we'll make such good time on the way down, it won't matter. Good morning.
Thanks, boys.
Hang on. Gotta steer around this curve. How do you steer?
Hey, you boys all right? I don't know much about toboggans. I'm not much on snow sports. I guess I spend too much time playing with my trains. Ooh! Maybe there's something else you could use in here instead.
George!
Then George realized you can steer by leaning.
George, you're a genius. Why didn't I think to lean? That's how we can steer the toboggan.
George had spent a very busy morning in the park, chasing dragonflies and watching clouds. Being a monkey was hard work. George had never met this dog before. But the dog didn't seem to mind.
Blaze! There you are, with a new friend. Here, catch! Wow, your new friend is really good at catch, Blaze.
That's George.
George lives down the block. This town's not normal.
George, this is Sam, our new probie.
That means he's probationary. He's training to be a fireman, but first he has to pass all the tests.
And that's our new fire dog, Blaze. He's on probation, too, because he keeps running away.
And one of Sam's tests is to keep Blaze from running away.
Well, we probies have to look out for each other, right, Blaze? Okay, buddy, back inside. Nice meeting you, George. Come on, Blaze.
George hoped he saw his new friend Blaze again soon. George had the strangest feeling he was being followed. Guess not. Were those footsteps George heard? And panting? A mailbox with a tail? What will they think of next?
Blaze! Blaze ran off. Can you help me find him? He looks just like that dog under the mailbox. Huh? I love you too, Blaze, you Wazy. Yes, I do. But you've got to stop running away. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Maybe they didn't notice we were gone, Blazy. Hi.
You lost him again, didn't you, Probie?
He's like a ninja. But I know how he got out. This entire wall of the station is a giant door, and it was open. We close this, and he'll never get out again.
Well, we have to train now, Blaze, but we'll play later. Thanks for your help, George.
You stay here, okay, Blazy? Stay.
Blaze was very bad at staying. What if he got out and ran so far away they couldn't find him? How would someone know to bring him back to the firehouse? Aha! If Blaze had clothes like the fireman, everyone would know where he came from. Everything in the station had a label to say where it was from. Maybe Blaze just needed one of those firehouse labels on him. After a little searching, George found one. He hadn't even made that big of a mess. Well, for a monkey. George headed home, sure his troubles with Blaze were over. Then George thought he heard footsteps again. That was odd. It had been a very sneezy winter. First George had been sick, and now it was the man with the yellow hat's turn. George hoped his special, cold-fighting little bit of everything soup would make him feel better.
I'm sure it's delicious, George, but I can't taste anything.
Ooh.
George, I wouldn't do that if I were you. That spoon was just in my mouth. It probably has cold germs on it. See, germs are too tiny to see, but they're inside me. And cold germs are what made you sick when they got inside you.
Ew.
Yep, so be sure to wash your hands.
George wished there was some way he could help the man get better. But all that cooking had made him one sleepy little monkey. George had just fallen asleep when he heard a strange sound. George remembered the last time he and Gnocchi had flown around in a spaceship. He had become very small and had flown all around his own body. Being small again might help George find those germs that were inside the man with the yellow hat. If George could kick them out, the man might get better. What a big mouth. George wanted to explore, but there was no time. He had germs to find. They headed for the stomach. But when they got into the man's stomach, they found out they weren't alone. George knew that germ. It was Toots. He and his friends had made George sick before. Now they were playing a concert in the man's stomach.
Well, I'm a rambling germ, always out on the go. I'll bring you down and head up to another show. Well, I've been lots of places, floating free as a wheeze, riding on your silverware or flying on sneeze. 'Cause I'm a rambling germ.
Ramble, ramble, ramble.
Well, I'm a rambling germ. I said a rambling germ.
Ramble, ramble, ramble.
I'm coming to your town. I played at many people all across this great big land, especially in the folks who don't wash their hands, because soap makes me wiggle and soap makes me sneer. Germette,
One sign of soap and Toots is out of here.
'cause I'm a rambling germ.
Ramble, ramble, ramble.
I'm a rambling germ.
Ramble, ramble, ramble.
I said a rambling germ.
Ramble, ramble, ramble.
I'm coming to your town. Look out! I'm coming to your town. That's right. Welcome, Germ, to the... Hey, you're no Germ. You're that meddling monkey. Quick, run for it. You'll never catch us this time. Never. Watch out for the mucus. A germ could get stuck in that stuff.
When you live in a city, you see all different kinds of buildings. Tall ones and short ones, square ones and curvy ones. But of all the buildings in the city, George's favorite was the George and Steve Super Skyscraper Tower.
Hey, that's cute. You two are almost as good at building as bees are.
Bees could build things? Where'd they find tools that small?
Come on, I'll show you.
What is that?
Honeycomb. It's what bees make inside a beehive. Bees build hives to lay their eggs and to store pollen and honey.
Wait a minute. You mean all that gooey stuff in there is honey?
Mm-hmm.
Yum!
See those cells? Bees make those with wax from their own bodies. Isn't that amazing? It's a marvel of engineering.
An engineering marvel that smelled marvelously delicious.
Today is Earth Day, and I'm doing my Junior Farmer's Earth Day speech on honeybees. You want to hear it?
If we say yes, can we have honey?
Maybe.
Okay.
Bees are amazing creatures. They build hives in trees mostly. Thousands of bees can live there. All the other bees follow a queen. She's the biggest bee, and there's only one in a hive. Every bee has a job. Drones mate with the queen, but worker bees go from flower to flower getting nectar and pollen to make honey. Have you heard a word I've said?
Oh yeah, honey and stuff.
You want to try a taste? Oh, my ballet class. Gotta run. Be back around 5.
Woohoo! Thank you, Betsy. I'll just have a little. Oh man, that is good. Try some. This is too delicious. Okay, one last little slice and then I'm done. We ate Betsy's honeycomb and she needs it for her speech. Oh, what are we gonna do? Good thinking, George. We'll buy more honeycomb. Let's go. Do you have honeycomb? Honeycomb? Why does no one have honeycomb? Hey, I know. In Betsy's picture, the hive was in a tree, right? The park is full of trees. Maybe there's a beehive in one of them. Let's go. Be careful. Bees can sting. They might not like you touching their hive.
George couldn't find a hive. But he found something almost as good.
An Earth Day celebration? Good thinking, George. Maybe they have bee things here.
Howdy. Buster Beesman's the name, but you can call me Buzz.
Honeycomb. We need honeycomb.
Sorry, fella. Just sold the last one.
No!
Oh, this is a beehive. I built it from scratch.
A beehive? It didn't look anything like the beehive in Betsy's picture. It was a beautiful day on Lake Wanasink Lake. Fishermen were fishing, herpetologists were herpetologing, and monkeys were monkeying.
It's a boomerang. You throw it and it comes back to you. Well, it's supposed to come back.
A ping pong ball.
No, it's an egg.
Where'd it come from?
A bird's nest, of course. Maybe it rolled here. Poor little fella.
How do you know it's a boy egg?
I think it's a girl egg. And I'm gonna name her Tiffany.
Still, it's a bad spot for an egg. Eggs are great for some things. The shell lets in air and moisture and keeps out dirt. That's good. But 'cause they're so thin, they let in cold and heat too. That's bad. That's why birds sit on them, so the egg is always the right temperature. An egg without a nest might not hatch.
George had to get the egg back to its nest before it was too late.
Wait! Eggs can break. Like that. Plus, you shouldn't slosh them around.
We have to find her mommy so she can come and sit on Tiffany.
Good idea! My paper out! Oh, I'll come help as soon as I'm done.
It's up to us, George. How about I stay here and protect Tiffany while you find the mommy? I know! Ask Grandpa. He knows all about eggs. Halt!
Yeah.
Found an egg, huh? That's one big egg. Might be an eagle egg.
Huh?
That's the only bird around here with an egg that size. There's an eagle nesting in the pine grove down by the lake. That's...
We just want to have a picnic.
Sorry. No trespassing past this. Did you find the mommy, George? Well, hurry! The egg might get too hot.
You found an egg?
Can we see it?
Now, shells are thin. You might wake Tiffany from a nap.
Yeah.
Want some watermelon?
Allie was right. It was getting hot. George had to hurry.
Well, they gotta be here somewhere. They couldn't just walk away. Well, they could. I just hope they didn't, because that would be a disaster.
Eagles sure did have big nests. And really big eggs to go in them. His egg wasn't nearly so big. How could Mr. Rankins ever have thought his egg was an eagle's egg? He'd drawn his egg way too big.